Shabbat Shalom, beautiful Pnei Or Chevra, extended family and friends far and wide. Parshat Re'eh, a Torah of seeing. The Parsha begins with that imperative. See! We are a people in the lineage of seers. Beginning with Avraham, who heard the famous call, Lech Lecha. Go to the deepest place. Find your authentic self. Leave behind outworn assumptions and patterns of living and go. Not to a land that I will show you, but the land where you will be able to see. And indeed, by the climax of his odyssey, he lifts up his eyes and finally sees. Re'eh, see. We too, each one of us, must learn to take off the blinders and see. Re'eh, Moshe calls to us. See. What am I supposed to see? The life that we are each born to live offers bountiful gifts, and sometimes really rough challenges and consequences, blessings and curses in the words of Torah. Life can test us to the limits of our capacities and always asks us to see, look carefully, know what we are choosing and what our choices bring. The holy Ari taught that every Jewish soul is here in this world to perform a particular task, to do a particular tikkun olam. That is your unique soul mission. It can only be fulfilled by you, not anyone else. This is true for each of us. The Ari, a true mystic, goes further to say that this unique mission of yours was assigned to your neshama, to your soul, in this incarnation, at the very creation of the universe. This particular tikkun, this soul assignment that you have in the fixing of the world is yours and yours alone. It is right here, always present in your life, for you to see and choose. Re'eh, see. Each day offers a blessing because each day reveals a bit more of what we need to see and do in order to fulfill our mission. What is the greatest blessing? Well, the greatest blessing is to actually figure it out and fulfill my mission. Okay, but how am I supposed to know what my tikkun might be? How do I see it and make a good choice? This is a great lesson for the month of Elul, as we dive deeper into the inner work we do as the new year comes. How do we know? The Slonimer Rabbi reminds us that a major clue about my tikkun is seeing the aspects of my life that demand the most mesirut nefesh, the most giving over of myself. So let's think about that. How do I know what my tikkun is? I see what challenges me the most, what asks the most of me, what triggers me, what activates my insecurity, what challenges my comfort zone that I've erected to protect my small self. What crumbles my facade of false protections? Reveals the cloaking strategies I use to not see whatever makes me feel uncomfortable, like white privilege, or how I behave in a relationship, or how I behave in the world, or that is a way to know. What is Mesirut Nefesh? It's the mitzvah to get really honest and give up holding on to that small self. Last week, we unpacked the word ekev, which began the Parsha and can mean if or because, but really means heal, and comes to teach us about how we walk in right relationship with God, with each other, and with the land. We are God walkers and seers. We walk a path of Torah and mitzvot. We're striving to discover, to see our unique mission, to accomplish the tikkun that we were born for. There are mitzvot that come naturally to me, ways of being in the world that, as wonderful as they may be, are not really a stretch. The challenge is when it's hard. When I have to do Mesirut Nefesh and surrender a cherished self-conception, a comfy lie I tell myself. When I have to grow and commit in ways that shake up my complacency. That discomfort, that's a clue that I'm closer to discovering my tikkun. Today we'll bless the coming new moon of the month of Elul and launch the energy wave that flows strongly towards the renewal time of the new year. We will return again to the home of our soul and recommit to a path of blessing, tshuva, and tikkun. There is so much in this parsha. See, one day you will build a holy house in the most sacred place where the Shekhinah will dwell. And remember, eating is a spiritual practice, so be kosher in how you eat. And live inside the rhythm of holy time, times of celebration and release, sacred festivals and holy days. And remember the mitzvah of tzedakah. Do not harden your heart against the poor, but open, yes, open your hand and give so that you will be blessed. Re'eh, see. Go for it. See. Re'eh, see. Today, as is our custom, we will call one big aliyah. If there is any aspect of this Torah challenge that speaks to you in a particular way in your life right now, locate that call in your heart. And when we call the aliyah, wherever you are, rise and reach towards Torah. Shabbat Shalom. We enter the gate of Torah. Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, u'devar Adonai b'Yerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah li'amo Yisrael, b'kedushato.
Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, u'devar Adonai b'Yerushalayim, ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, u'devar Adonai b'Yerushalayim, Baruch shenatan natan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo.
Gadlul Adonai iti Uneramema Shemo
Yavedav.
Beautiful friends, as we prepare to call this Aliyah, you will locate in your heart any aspect of today's Torah challenge that speaks to you in a special way. And as we call this Aliyah, you will rise as you wish, as you are able, wherever you are, and reach towards Torah.
ויעזור ויגן ויושיע לכל החוסים בו ונאמר אמן. הכל הגודל אלוהינו תנו כבוד לתורה יעמדו לתורה. יעקב Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato ve'atem hadveikim b'Adonai Elohechem chayim kulechem hayom.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Morach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher nachal banu yadav ratzon v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Re'eh Anochi Noten Lifnechem Hayom Bracha Uklala Et HaBracha Asher Tishmeu El Mitzvot Adonai Elohechem Asher Anochi Metzave Etchem Hayom Ve'haklala אם לא תשמעו אל מצוות אדוני אלוהיכם וסרתם מן הדרך אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום ללכת אחרי אלוהים אחרים אשר לא ידעתם. Now see I Anochi and giving into your face right now an absolute choice between a bracha, the blessing, and the kala, the curse, the bad direction. For the bracha, as you listen and really hear and hearken to the directives laid down by Yah Elohechem that I, Moshe, am giving you right now. But the curse, if you fail to listen and follow the directives of Yah Elohechem, and you turn away, you leave the path, the God path that I am laying down for you clearly right now today, going in alien directions to strange forces that you never knew before. But if you walk the God path and find the center place that is chosen by Yah Elohechem from all of your various aspects for the essence to be there, for you to find and look and learn for presence of Shekhinah, you could get there. כי הם על המקום אשר יבחר אדוני אלוהיכם מכל שבטיכם לשום את שמו שם לשכנו תדרשו ובאת שמה ובאתם שמה עולותיכם וזבחיכם ואת מסרותיכם את תרומת ידכם ונדריכם ונדבותיכם ובקורות בחרכם וצונכם. This is the place where you can really open up and dedicate everything you have to go higher with that which is yours, to give away to charity everything that comes into your hands according to the vows and the positions that you take in this world, along with everything that is yours. Va'achaltem sham lifnei Adonai Elohechem. At that point, you can have a feast in the face of Yah Elohechem. As you follow the work of your hands, you and your households, Asher Berechecha Adonai Elohecha, as you have been blessed by Yah Elohecha. Warning. Lo tasun, don't do kechol asher anachnu osim po hayom ish kol hayashar beinav. Don't do what is done nowadays, the place we have come to, where everyone does whatever they pleases. Ki lo vatem adata, because this will not bring you Elam Nucha, to the resting place, to the inheritance that Yah Elohecha wishes to give you, because you are crossing over and going to live in the land given to you by Yah Elohechem. Vavartem את הירדן, וישבתם בארץ אשר אדוני אלוהיכם מנחיל אתכם, והניח לכם מכל אויביכם מסביב. If you follow the God path, you will have respite from all of the negative forces around you, and you will dwell in absolute security. והניח לכם מכל אויביכם מסביב, וישבתם בטח. ברוך אתה אדוני
Eloheinu melech hachaim, asher natan lanu Torat emet,
וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
May the Holy One of Blessing, who has blessed all of our people, bless everyone who has risen today to honor God, to honor Torah, to honor Shabbos, who has risen into the Torah challenge to really see, to let go of any old patterns of heart or mind or life that no longer serve, and commit to a path of Torah and mitzvah, a path of blessing, a path of tikkun. Find the tikkun for which your soul was born into the world, and be a blessing. Holding this bracha in our hearts, we offer at this time further blessings for healing, inviting anyone who is in need of healing to stretch your hand yet further towards Torah. And if you hold in your heart someone to whom you would wish that the healing prayers of all of our extended gathering be channeled from Torah to your heart, to one you love, you will, when we hit pause in a moment, you'll call out the name of those to whom we would wish that healing blessings be sent at this time. So hit pause. We return to offer healing blessings, calling out the ancient words that Moshe Rabbeinu called out in prayer when Miriam, his sister, was stricken, and he prayed, Ana elna rafana la, please God, please heal, and she was healed. At this time, we particularly send our healing prayers to all of those who are stricken by coronavirus, and all of the holy and heroic healthcare workers who daily risk their own lives in order to preserve life. May there be a complete healing, a healing of body and a healing of spirit speedily today. Ana
elna refana la, Ana elna refana la, Ana elna refana la, Ana elna refana la.
May there be a complete healing, a healing of body, and a healing of spirit for each one of us and for all of those whom we hold in our hearts.
Amen.
At this time, we also have the privilege of invoking the coming new moon of the month of Elul. The month of Elul launches the energy wave that flows even more strongly towards the renewal time of the new year, the blessing of the new month for Rosh Chodesh.
Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei horeinu, שתחדש עלינו את החודש הזה לטובה ולברכה. May it be the desire of Yah, God of us and our ancestors, to make this new moon a time of goodness and bracha, that we should have life of peace, goodness, adequate sustenance, that we could enjoy health, lives filled with awareness of the presence of Yah in our lives, so that we avoid going off track, that we should be free of any reproach. We should have lives of abundance and recognition. We should have love of Torah, awareness and awe of heaven. Ahavat Torah v'yirat shamayim. Chayim, life in which all our desires are filled for goodness and for bracha for the world. Chaim shem yimale mishalot libenu letova. Amen. Selah. Mi she'asa nisim לאבותינו ואמותינו וגואל אותם מעבדות לחירות ויגאל אותנו בקרוב ויקבץ נידחינו מארבע כנפות הארץ. חברים כל ישראל ונאמר Amen. May the presence in all of our lives, who has done great things with our ancestors, gotten them out of slavery, brought freedom to everyone, continue to do this for us and bring us together away from alienation everywhere, for we are all one fellowship. And we say to this, Amen. Rosh Chodesh Elul Yihyer Bayom HaChamishi Uvayom HaShishi הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל העולם לטובה. The new month of Elul will be this Wednesday night and Thursday night. May it come for us and for the whole world, a time where we could hear some good news. יחדשהו הקדוש ברוך הוא עלינו ועל כל עמו בית ישראל. And here it comes. לחיים ולשלום לששון ולשמחה לישועה ולנחמה ונאמר Amen.
May the month of Elul bring us happiness, joy, gladness, blessing, and may we each take yet a further step to discover the unique tikkun for which our neshama was born into this world. We rise together as Torah is lifted.
וזאת התורה אשר עשה משה לבני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. יהי ישראל ואורייתא קודשא בריחו חלו יהי ישראל ואורייתא קודשא בריחו חלו תורה אורה תורה אורה הללויה תורה אורה תורה אורה הללויה
Hallelujah,
Torah ora Torah ora hallelujah Torah ora Torah ora hallelujah. Etz chaim lemachazikim ba v'tov HaChodesh Yameinu
Holding in our hearts a vision of the way that the world can be. A world of shalom, a world of wholeness, completion, fulfillment, perfection, and peace. Aleinu, for all of us, for all the people and creatures of this world. Od Yavo Shalom. Aleinu.
Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'ahulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Salam Aleinu ve'kol ha'olam. Shalom, salam, salam Aleinu ve'kol ha'olam. Shalom, salam.
As we hold in our hearts a vision of the perfected world, and our prayer that we may become the shalom, we may each become the shalom which we seek, we offer at this time a Kaddish Yatom, a mourner's Kaddish, inviting you, if you are perhaps in a time of mourning, or observing a yortzeit, or if you have taken upon yourself the custom of rising into mourner's Kaddish in behalf of all of those who have perished with no one to say Kaddish for them. You'll call into your heart the name of the one or ones for whom you offer a Kaddish Yatom today. As we hit pause, you can call out those names. Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba v'yalma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'gala u'v'zman kari v'imru amen yehe shmei Rabba mevorach la'alam olamei olmaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudesha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran v'yalma v'imru amen yehe shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. May the one who makes shalom in the highest of high places make shalom grow in our hearts and in our world. May we walk a path of peace, and may there be wholeness, completion, fulfillment, and perfection for all the people and creatures of this beautiful blue-green planet. Bimhera v'yameinu, speedily and in our day.
Amen.
today would be good. This is our custom. With a deep and sweet cleansing breath, we close our morning gathering in Kelohenu.
Ein Kelohenu, ein Kadonenu, ein Kemalkenu, ein Kemoshienu, ein Kelohenu, ein Kadonenu, ein Kemalkenu, ein Kemoshienu, Michelohenu, Michadonenu, Michemalkenu, Michemoshienu, Michemalkenu, Michadonenu, Michemahenu, Michemoshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Moshienu. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.